What's up, guys? It's your old buddy Hoss, and coming at you here in West Monroe, Louisiana at my house. And today we're going to kind of look at my cigar room setup that I'm working on, and we're going to talk about the AJ Fernandez Relic. So y'all stick around, and hope you enjoy it. Alright guys, let's go into my cigar room. Alright, so before we get started, this is eventually going to be my walk-in closet. Walk-in humidor. It is a work in progress. I got some cigar boxes up there just to remind me that this eventually will be a walk-in closet one day. It's very long. Got my buddy's pool table in there right now, but yep, this is my next project, so we will continue on that at some point. This is my cigar room, so welcome. Got a TV and this is one of my 1,000 count humidors, I believe. Thanks to good old Friday Ellis, he hooked me up with this and keep my Cubans in there. A bunch of stuff that I really kind of want to save for another time. This is something new from a buddy of mine. Made this table. His name is Todd Atchison here in West Monroe, Louisiana. And anyway, I won the Drew Estate and Deadwood Tobacco Tommy guns. So there you go. It is absolutely beautiful. It's all gold plated. I think I put some pictures on the Instagram of it. Over here I got my little pipe collection. So have a little pipe action every now and then. My Ben Wade, I think y'all saw a review on that, the Ben Wade 7-day set. Very, very cool. I wish I had more time to dedicate to the pipes, but we, just got to keep on doing it. And there's my Martin guitar. I like to pick every now and then. And this is my, I think y'all saw my other video, this is my Winador. So, still doing good. And I don't know if y'all saw or not before, but that system that I had to circulate air is still running. So I'm enjoying it. All right, well let's get this cigar running, and let me get it clipped, and give me 1 second. All right, guys, here we got the AJ Fernandez Relic. I purchased this off of Cigar Bids. I think I got something like 20 cigars for $70. It was a really good deal. I did a little bit of research on this cigar. I'm a big AJ fan. I love a lot like the Diesels and San Lotano and New World stuff. Excellent. This was made for, I believe, Cigar International. The build of it, I would say, is probably maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10. I'm not real sure what the deal is with this cigar. I don't know if it was maybe a trial on the cigar that they didn't really prefer or something. I'm really not sure, but I know they sold a lot of these cigars, and we're going to go ahead and test one. I've had a couple already, but we're going to go ahead and test this one. I'm going to get it lit, and we're going to see what it tastes like. Like I said, it's very toothy. A Habano wrapper, and I believe this wrapper comes from Steli. So yeah, let's get this lit, and I don't have another stand, so I'm gonna have to hold it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it clipped and lit, and we'll be back in a minute. Cool. All right, guys, I got it lit, and it only had one cap on it, so I'm not sure. That's another reason, I think, one of the reasons why this might have been a trial run on a cigar or a blend or something that AJ was probably trying, and he tries a lot of blends. I do know for a fact that AJ handed out, when we were down at the factory, AJ handed out several cigars that he had been working on that day. Something just, crossed his mind, and he worked on, because he handed me Friday and Scott Bonner some cigars, like, here, go try these. It's something that was running through my head today. So this could have very well been something like that. A trial run on something. A lot of factories do that sometimes. I really like this cigar. The first of me is very, very spicy. Kind of reminds me of the Pepin type blends. It has a lot of that white pepper spice, and leaves on the very tip of your tongue, on your lips, just a lot of spice. immediately follow that, I'm getting a lot of oak and earth and like coffee. Not as much leather, but coffee and oak, real oaky tasting, and yeah, very earthy, which, you know, I really like that style of cigar. I really like the leathery flavors and oil. I kind of like a little bit of oil to it. But after going to the factory and talking to AJ, you know, he's not a fan of real oily cigars. He says that's a secondary thing that is put or done through the process that kind of texture flavors the cigar. You know, he says during the aging process that some don't age it as long and there's oil left, and he's not a big fan of that at all. So he likes to age his over a year. All of his tobacco is aged over a year and longer if necessary. So the flavors on this is very complex. And like I said, this is the first third. I'm digging it. But, you know, it's not an expensive cigar either. So you have to keep that in mind, that this cigar was, you know, just probably a trial, and I'll really dig it. I mean, this is probably a good $5-6 cigar, and I'd pay that all day long, because you're not going to get any crazy, you know, unless you're wanting really a Padron, then, you know, good cigar. I would go with this all day long. Also today I'm drinking some, I brought back from Nicaragua, some La Flor Cana, or Flor de Cana. Let's see, I got a bottle of it. Oh, yeah. There you go. This is the 7-year. This whole bottle was, I think, $12 at the airport, and I bought like 2 or 3 of them. And I am a big fan of this rum. I had Cuban rum down there in Nicaragua and did not care for it as much as I did the Nicaraguan rum. That's just my personal taste, you know. I'm more of a whiskey drinker, and I really like to have that kind of whiskey notes in my rum. And this really does it for me. So I'm going to smoke on this a little bit more, and I'll come back at you in a little bit, and we will discuss what the second third is like. All right, stick around. All right, guys, we're getting into the second third. It is heated up a little bit. The cigar itself seems to be holding pretty good. It's getting a little softer, which, I mean, that's okay. It's nothing. That's not going to fall apart or nothing. The flavors, the spiciness has really remained consistent throughout this cigar. I'm getting a little bit more coffee and oak notes right now, and, you know, less spice, not the same amount at the beginning. Just really liking this. This is very a good cigar. Just kick back, relax. This would be like have a bunch of guys over. I wouldn't mind passing this out. Wouldn't feel bad about it at all. And I don't think anybody would notice that it would be a cheaper cigar, because this it's reminiscent to me. It's almost like a cross between the New World and like a Tatuaje, the Regio. It has that kind of boldness to it. I mean, this is a full body cigar. Yeah, I'm getting. It's going to be more of the New World style taste over that Tatuaje, but it's really kind of falling in between for me. Yeah, this is a great cigar, and look, the burn, no burn issues at all. It's a solid burn, and even though the wrapper might not be, you know, pristine that most people would look for, I would say go try one out. Just, you know, buy a couple and see. I don't even know if they're available on. I think you can get them on Cigar International or Cigar Bids. Oh, by the way, I want to send a shout out to Friday Ellis, and he gave me this awesome Governor's Cigar and Pipe shirt. Check that out. and he's actually moving his shop. His shop should be open maybe next week, this week. I'm not real sure. Probably by next week it'll be open. His business has grown so big, he's had to move shops, and that's not a problem to have. Especially in Monroe, Louisiana, you don't really know what's going to take off, what's not. And his shop has taken off. People have flocked from all over to come smoke there and hang out. And I am so happy to have met a group of guys that are this passionate about cigars. And I've learned so much just through Friday and other guys who are up there. So I just want to take a special thank you to Friday for teaching me how to be more passionate about cigars. So that being said, I'm going to finish up and get to the last third, and I'll talk to you about that. So y'all hang around. Alright guys, I'm finishing up the last third here, and I'm still loving this cigar. It has not heated up. It's not gotten incredibly hot. Flavors are still consistent. Getting a little bit more powerful as far as like the nicotine, and I can feel it's definitely more of that full-bodied flavors here. The coffee's kind of gone away. It's more I'm getting more oak and earth right now. Just kind of like a raw earth type of feel, type of taste actually. Yeah, not too much else to say about this cigar. It's definitely worth getting to have in your humidor to give to friends, people who like a good quality cigar, and you don't have to break your budget to hand out all your good stuff. So I'd order some of these. I'm very impressed with it. It ain't always about the way it looks, but how it tastes. And this is one of those cigars, and I love it. So y'all go and get you some. And my final thoughts today is that I haven't really discussed with y'all much, but I lost my job last week in the oil field. It's just gone terrible. I think over 50 people in my company has been laid off. So I'm trying something new, and I have put my resume out there and got a job offer to be a cigar rep, which is something I've always wanted to do, and very excited. So hopefully that pans out, and we will be able to I'll be able to see y'all in different stores around the South. So I will keep y'all informed on that, and y'all wish me good luck and keep me in your prayers. And hey, thanks again for everything that y'all have subscribed, and please share with your friends. And thank y'all again. Y'all are awesome. God bless, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.